Alrighty, good evening. Coming to you from Port Clinton. Finally did get out of Walmart and Cabela's, although it was hard. But I was able to get that last video. So, a happy Memorial Day, landed on Memorial Day. But here at the pavilion in Port Clinton, which you can see behind me, so, a local church is the one that kind of keeps this for the hikers. You can stay in the pavilion. You can set your tent up in there. You can just put your sleeping pad on the front floor in there. It's covered. It's nice. It's really pretty good. Or if you wanted to stay on this side of the road, on the river side, that's a Schuylkill River right there. Over there, there's a little fire pit. You can tent over on this side of the road. So just making sure I don't get hit. I'm standing in the road. But they provide a little porta potty that's over there. So it's kind of nice. A local person has provided. Yeah, don't look at the hair. Local person has provided gallons of water. Apparently, I missed the Oreos. Somebody dropped off like huge packages, not the little 6-package per Oreos. It was the big package of Oreos, and there was a bunch of those there. But there's a couple of flip-floppers, a couple day hikers, or not day hikers, a couple of Nobos, and a couple of section hikers. It's for AT hikers, so it's kind of nice. But over there in little where the fire pit is, there is firewood. A couple people have had a fire going. Kind of neat. Meeting some new people. Kind of every place you go. So it's kind of nice. Other than that, that's going to be a wrap for this evening. Going to get up and hopefully be on the trail by shortly after daylight, because it's supposed to be a hot one tomorrow, 80+ degrees. So I want to get up this first 1,000-foot climb early in the morning before any heat sets in. So that's the plan. All right, thanks for following along. We'll see you guys up the trail. See ya. All right, good morning, good morning. Just leaving the, it's about 6:15. Just leaving the little Hikers Pavilion here in Port Clinton. The only bad thing is that Route 61 is right there. And that is a pretty major, it's not an interstate, but good Lord, it's a pretty major little road. Traffic on it all night long. So, that only downside. Other than that, everybody, or I shouldn't say everybody, but obviously the people who help maintain that, thank you very much. Against the Bethany United Methodist Church, and something, I can't remember exactly, but you know who you are. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Planning on doing about 15 today. It's kind of crazy how it's already only 6, a little after 6, and it's already muggy out. So, can't imagine what it's going to be like in, a few hours. So, that's that for now. Just heading down to pick up the trail. Just down into this one street down here. And then we'll be back on the trail and head up over that hill up there. Alright. If we see anything cool, we'll get it for you. Alright, guys. We'll see you down the trail. Alright, just got to Windsor Furnace Shelter, 5 miles in from Port Clinton. Just threw my pack down. And I went around behind the shelter just to pee behind a tree. I look over at the roof of the shelter. And look what I'm seeing. This big old fat mamma jamma black snake, or what they call a black rat snake, is just hanging out on top, and he's a good sized one. Good Lord, he's 1, 2, 3. He's got to be 5 feet long. In that center section of him, oh yeah, He's got to be an inch and a half thick. But he's just casualing out. Probably ate a mouse that's hanging around the shelter last night. But he's good. He's not hurting anything. They're actually good to help keep the rodent population down. Just hanging out. Not worried about me. Not even testing the air with his tongue or anything. He's just cool. Anyway, you never know what you're going to see even on the roof of a shelter. Alright, see ya. Alrighty. Good morning. Just made it up to the Pulpit Rock Astrological Park. Apparently they have observatories up here. There's 1, 2, 3 here. Apparently the tops open up and they can look at stuff. It's also good for communication towers. But they do have a little privy right here in case you have to use it. But there's also a lookout, Pulpit Rock lookout. So I'm going to go walk over there and we'll be right there. And this is Pulpit Rock. And this is part of the Lehigh Valley. A little overcast today, so it's a little hazy out there. A little humid. But right here I got a breeze, so this is nice. In the woods I don't usually have a breeze. But there you go. A little view from Pennsylvania. Alright. Gotta get back on the trail. We'll see ya. Alright, good afternoon. It is the Pinnacle here in PA. Now this is one of those views that reminds us of some of the bigger mountains down in the Shenandoahs, and there's views for days. A lot of day hikers out. A lot of people enjoying the sun, the trail. Nobody's offered to carry my pack yet, but whatever. Guess I'll just lug that boat anchor around some more. Kind of cool. Birds just soaring on the wind up here. Alright, we'll see you guys up the trail. Well, this has got to be good water, because it's coming right out of those rocks again. Oh, good old Pennsylvania mountain water. Probably filtered with the charcoal kind of stuff that's in those mountains. I tell you what, we had a spring a little bit ago that was cold. Still probably 50-degree water. Nice and cool. Tasted great. Anyway, felt good on a nice hot day. Probably low 80s. Thank God for the leaves on the trees. Anyway, not too far from the shelter. Get my 15-plus mile day in and call it. And start all over again tomorrow. Alright, we'll see you guys. Alright, just walking up to the Elkville shelter. Funny thing is, it's basically an old garage. Just got a few bunks here. And there's a caretaker's house. Right in front of it. The trail's like 0.2 up the road. Big sign right over there at the end of the fence that kind of tells you here you are. But got everything. Water, place to charge your phone. I'm at the picnic table just kind of relaxing for a second. I think he said they have a like a solar shower up there. Might go take advantage of that one. We'll see. But it's just a nice afternoon to be done hiking and enjoy the afternoon. So that's what I'm going to do. Alright, we'll give you a wrap up in a little while. Bye. All right, good morning. Just leaving the shelter. It's about, I think it was 20 after 6. Anyway, there was a pretty full shelter. Shelter holds 8 people, and there was 8 people in it, and there was probably 10 people down in the little tenting area across the way there as well. So it was a full little shelter, but kind of unique, being that it's a glorified garden shed in back of the caretaker's house. So that was kind of funny. But no, I don't know if it's good or bad, but there's a girl ahead of me walking up the road. She is hiker number 1200 and something, she said. So the 1200s have caught the hundreds, because I was number 156, and so, but whatever. I'm still out here. Guess that's what matters. But yeah, planning on doing a little range today. Not sure if I want to pull up at the next shelter, which would be 17, or depending on terrain, I might actually try to push on, because I would really like to do that climb out of Palmerton, which is that steep, basically rock scramble up 1,000 feet in 0.9 miles. So I'd kind of like to do that first thing in the morning on my fresh legs. But we'll see how the day goes. Alright. Got a little climb there first thing in the morning. Actually climbing up the road right now. But got a little small, few 100-foot climb this morning, just to get anything that was dried out from last night, wet again. But it's the AT, and we're still running north. So I think I have like 70 some miles till I'm out of PA. I'll take it. It's always fun to mark off those little milestones. One more state down. Alright, as you can see, here's the sign, and I gotta run north. Alright guys, we'll see you guys on the trail. Bye now. Alright, so it's early afternoon right now, 1:30, something like that, and you can still see that it's just hazy all over. I've been walking through sun, clouds, threatening to rain, drizzle, stuff blowing off trees, so I just haven't had the phone out much of anything today. But it's kind of nice right now, a little breeze blowing, feels really good. And just a little bit of a view out there. I've come probably, I don't know, 10 miles or so maybe. I think I have like 6 left, I'm not sure, I'll have to double check, but not too much longer. At least to that first shelter, then we'll see how I feel if I go on or not. But just thought I'd share this with you. It's a nice little view. Just taking a little snapshot of the valley down through there. Alright. We'll see you up the trail. Alright, got over the nice edge. Good little rock scramble. Now we're heading up to, I think, what's called Bear Rocks. So we'll see what's here. Just a little shot across the valley. Alright, see ya. Yep, that's the trail. Yeah. Gotta love it. Alright, good thing is it's only about half a mile from the from the shelter, so almost there. But what a pain to get there. Alright, we'll see ya. should have checked the hair before I turned that on. Ooh, we're in bad shape right now. Anyway, here at Bake Oven Knob Shelter, this is an old one. This sucker was probably built back when the trail was still new. Anyway, it's an old one. And not much here. Good water source though down the hill. No privy, no bear pole or bear box or anything. Actually, I'm all set up over. I don't know. Let me see if I can get it in the background. A couple other guys over there, but I'm all. You can see my tarp over there, hammocked up, right there. But that's it. Did 17 and a half today. Was thinking about going on, but no, the rocks just they tire your ankles and knees and everything out. You know, it's just a pain. It's not crazy bad hiking. It just adds a little degree of difficulty to it. So that's about it. No, what else? Plan on doing at least I don't know, 15 or so tomorrow. Got the climb up out of Lehigh Gap. We always get good. We always see people with pictures on that one. So, but that's about it. Gonna wait a little bit. Have some dinner. It's only like 5:30 right now, so gonna wait till 6:30, 7 o'clock before I eat, because then I can then I know it'll last me till morning. If I eat too early, boy, I get hungry in the middle of the night. Gotta love the hiker hunger. But that's about it for now. Maybe we'll see what's happening around dinner time. All right, we'll see you guys. Alrighty, good morning. It is whatever day it is, Thursday. Anyway, you guys can see I'm still under my tarp. It was raining pretty much all night long, and it's still dripping pretty good right now. As you can see, the hat's on to keep the water off my glasses. Pretty much all packed up. A little routine when this situation, if the tarp is the last thing to come down. Put my poncho over the pack to keep that dry, and then take the poncho or the tarp down and put that in the bag. But that's about it for right now. Planning on doing anywhere from 15 to 18. I'm not sure exactly the mileage of where a campsite is. So probably from 15 to 20 today. All right, everybody's kind of getting up. It's just before 7. So we're just kind of getting up and getting ready to go. Nobody wants to hike in this crap, but this is gonna make the rocks even that much more slippery. So hopefully we'll get a good day in. Looking at my book this last night, I got a day and a half to get to Delaware Water Gap. So that's not a bad thing. So that's what the plan is. All right, we'll see you guys up the trail. Bye now. All right, yep, that's the trail. Because it says so. Look, it's a white blaze up there, and then there's one right there, and then you come across here. I'm trying not to fall because I'm perched on a rock, and look, we go through there. Actually, this isn't. It's just slow. This isn't that bad. Yeah, I'm not 20, so I'm not willing to just bebop across all these things. I take my time, which takes my time. All right, we'll see you guys. So I know this is just kind of like junk on the ground, but that's some old junk. When was the last time you had a pop top? Whether on your beer, on your soda, on your pop, on your whatever. A pop top, pull tab there, whatever you want to call it. Just thought it was funny. See ya. Really not sure where this trail's going because I can't see where it's going. But at least there's no rocks. Well, rocks you can get around anyway. Alright, we'll see ya. Alright, throughout the woods here in Pennsylvania, up on these ridges, I've been seeing these old concrete
markers. And it's just signifying state game lands, and their county must be a county line or something, because this side says Lehigh County, 1966, and this one says Carbon County, and then it has a township. That's this one, East. I don't remember. I can't read it. It's just kind of old, but it's kind of neat. These things have been here a long time. All right, must be the trails following a line or like a boundary line or something like that. So anyway, a little less rocks lately, but we'll see what happens. Got to make a current turn and head to the left up there. All right, we'll see ya. So just walking through the fog up on this little ridge this morning. But kind of a cool thing is that, ooh, got an itch on my neck, is that I don't know how many feet below me is the tunnel for I-476, the Northeast Extension, which runs from the Scranton area down to the Plymouth Meeting, Conshohocken area outside of Philly. But we've traveled that road a bunch of times, going back and forth when we had Madeline then, so when we were just starting out as a family, we were in Philadelphia for about a year. And we used to travel this road a lot, going back and forth home to see family and whatever. But just a little tidbit from the Did You Know or Do You Really Care department. But that's where we are right now, walking over the Lehigh Valley Tunnel. Alright guys, kind of stopped raining, but it is foggy out. Not much of any views anyway. So, just going to continue on. Alrighty, we'll see you guys up the trail. Alrighty, just on top of the Lehigh River Bridge. Just looked over there, and it's kind of a neat old, probably an old grist mill or something that was over there. Anyway, kind of neat. But yeah, this is the Lehigh River. It's kind of hard to tell, but that's what we're going up over next. I don't even think that's all of it, because that doesn't look like 1,000 feet up. So I'm thinking there's a lot more of a hill somewhere else behind there. All that fog. But we'll get to it when we get to it. Kind of a neat river right there. All right. Busy. Bridge bounces when big truck went by. Cars not so much. Big truck made it bounce. All right. We'll see you up the trail. All right, just time for a little break. I don't think I'm even halfway up. Oh boy. Already a good scramble. And this is where it goes. And that's where I gotta go. So this is like straight up. Poles are already folded up. Haven't used them in the last 200 feet. I'm just hanging on to rocks and scrambling up this thing. Alright. We'll see you guys. Maybe. If I ever get there. Yeah. This is actually kind of fun. Alright, see ya. So I wish you guys could smell this. I'm not sure what these are. Some kind of a locust or something. But man, these pinkish purple flowers, these smell so good. I've already walked through a couple little spots of them, and they just have almost a sweet pea kind of a smell. But they're pretty and they smell good. All right, we'll see you. And as long as I got a good section of trail, let's review the climb up out of Lehigh Valley or Lehigh Gap there. That was fun. I'm sorry. I had fun over that one. The boulder scrambles. Only one section that it was kind of a one little spot there that you kind of had to be careful balancing the pack and making sure you lean forward a little bit. But other than that, that was fun. All right, made it up over 1,000 feet elevation gain and at 0.9 miles, I believe it was, and did it in under an hour. Only stopped twice, once to put the poles away because they weren't doing any good, and then once about 3/4 of the way up just to take a break and take a drink. So not bad, but again, that one was actually kind of fun. All right, we'll see you guys up the trail. The other things I've been seeing for the past week, all these berry bushes. These look like blackberries, but look at all of these. Oh, come back in a little bit and pick quarts upon peanut butter pails or whatever you want to pick them in. But good night, Irene. There are just going to be so many berries. All right, we'll see you. Alrighty, good morning, good morning. It's a little after 7 this morning. As you can see, I'm still at this shelter, which is, oh, there it is, the Leroy A. Smith shelter. Anyway, everybody else has kind of bailed. A little slow this morning. Ended up doing 23.5 yesterday. So I'm running a little slow this morning. But I did. The nice thing is I did see that it's 20 miles into Delaware Water Gap, so I think I'm just gonna cruise into there today, and we'll get this part of PA all done. I'm not sure if I could get stuff all taken care of early tomorrow. Maybe I would hike out. If not, take a zero tomorrow. They have a church hostel that I'm planning on being at. Just rather another day of just you can see it, overcast, doom and gloom here, but it's the AT, right? You'll take what you can get. But yeah, review yesterday. Climb up over out of Lehigh Gap. I'm sorry, but that was kind of fun. I hear a lot of people complaining about it. I thought it was kind of fun. Didn't take much, less than an hour. You climbed up that 1,000 feet elevation gain. And 0.9 miles, I think that's what it was, maybe a little bit less even. But other than that, good trail. Took a lot of pictures of those flowers. Everything just smelled good yesterday. But mosquitoes, oh sweet Jesus! I bet you there was 6 miles where I didn't stop once, because if you did, you got swarmed by literally hundreds of mosquitoes. They were horrible, horrible yesterday. But only in that section around where it was all that grassy, that grassy area. Once you got back in the woods, they were definitely a lot less in numbers. But yeah, that's the plan for today. Sorry, itch. Couple people here at the shelter. Couple people that I've seen, couple I haven't. But a good day yesterday. 23.5 was a good day yesterday. I just got to the point where I was going to stop at a campsite. And I was just, I still got good. Excuse me, just fixing the old chapeau here. I just kept, you know what? I got 6 miles. Let me just go and see where it gets me. And I ended up getting here about 7 o'clock. So yesterday was about a 7 to 7. It just takes so long sometimes just to work around these rocks. It's a pain in the butt. But nothing big deal. We'll get it. Like I said, today's our last full day in PA. Walk across a bridge and get out of here, get into New Jersey, and enjoy some Jersey rocks, and then New York rocks, and then Connecticut rocks, because, there's rocks on the AT. That's how it is. All right, guys. We will see you up the trail. Hopefully this little overcast blows over, but I don't know if it will. If we can get some pictures, if we can get some views, we'll see what we get. All right, guys. Thanks for following along. We'll see you. So I kind of picture how this is where you would see like mini velociraptors going through the bushes and taking out people's legs. Yeah, it's been a long day. The rocks are getting to me. Or what was that movie? The one mummy movie where those little guys were running underneath all the foliage and taking out the explorers. Yeah, this is where they'd hide. Anyway, can't complain about the trail right now. So I had to make up something. So that's what it was. Alright, we'll see you. Bye. Alright, not sure how many more views we'll have in PA. Only got about 6 miles to the Delaware water gap. A nice little spot right here. Alright. We'll see you off the trail. Alright, there's our first little glimpse at the Delaware River. On the other side is New Jersey. Alrighty, let's get down there. Only about a mile or so out of town. We'll see you down there. We'll see you down the trail. Alright, bye now. Alright, just a little bit farther down. Nice little stream. Good water source. Boy, if I needed it, I might trip and fall in here. Oh, I bet you that. Oh, that just looks pretty refreshing if you ask me. Alright. Almost down. Probably about a half mile, a little more than a mile. I don't know. Mile maybe. Something like that. I'd have to look at the book. Anyway, almost there. See you, bye. Alright, just rolled into Church of the Mountains Hostel. Got a basement in this church. And look who I run into. Yeah, it's Stonehenge. It's Stonehenge again. Yeah, I should have stayed in the hills. Now I'm in trouble. She'll make me walk farther than I want to. Again. Anyway, today, good day. 20 miles out of that shelter. I don't even know what shelter it was. It's a lot happened since then. Crappy rocks. And then there was some really crappy rocks. And then there was more rocks. So we went all over all of them. And actually, what are you mocking my tan lines?
Well, you're asking if they,
yeah.
If you didn't wash your legs, or if it's tan
No,
lines.
no, it's tan lines. I can't even tell if I'm on my legs or not. Yeah. Yeah, I wear my high socks. Anyway, I'm being mocked for my sexy tan lines. But anyway, let's see, where was I? Oh, and then they put you on a nice road thinking, oh, it's going to be nice all the way to Delaware Water Gap, and it's not. It's not nice, because then there's more rocks. Anyway, going to be here for tonight. Actually, I think I'm going to take a 0 tomorrow. There's a, just let stuff dry out. Since a couple nights ago when I was hammocking, this stuff hasn't had a chance to dry, and the weather's just been So, that's going to do that. Plus, by doing a 23 yesterday and a 20 today, that actually puts me, if I stay here tomorrow, it puts me what my normal schedule, what I had planned on originally. Anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But anyway, I'm going to go grab something to eat because I'm hungry, and lunch ran out a long time ago. So whenever anybody wants to be ready to go, but look, there she's still sitting. She's still sitting there.
I'm ready to get things out.
And that's Stylo. He's checking something out there. But so anyway, we're gonna run to dinner. Maybe grab some pizza, grab something. But you know, until she's ready, this is me. All right, guys. We'll check with you later.